Hello, good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's perspective for Friday, the first Friday in August, August 2nd. Okay, so I want to wrap up and close out where I started this Monday talking about my lessons learned. Talking about lessons learned from this process that I went through for the last couple of months. Literally the last couple of months. Hey, Deanna. Okay, so thank you for all who are joining, who will jump on. Thank you for all who are sharing. So, just as a recap, on day one, lesson one that I learned, you got to trust God. We have to trust God despite how long the calendar has been ticking, how long the calendar has been rolling on by. Are you going to trust him or not? And for me specifically, the question was, it's time to move. It's time to do something different. It's time to do something that will allow you to walk in purpose. Not just something you're good at, not just something that you can make a lot of money with. Get in line, get in purpose. And the longer it takes to happen, the longer the months roll by, the more you see everybody else advancing and moving and going forward and getting it. The question remains, will you trust God? Hello, birthday girl, Miss Cynthia. Will you trust God is the question that I and most of us will have to face and answer. You gonna cut and break loose and try to do your own thing? Or are you going to do all that you can do? This is the question that I was asking myself. Do everything you can do and still trust God and believe that he knows what is best. His timing is perfected in my life and others. So are you going to trust me? Lesson one, I had to settle that in my mind. I am going to trust you. If I can understand it, if I like it, if I agree with it, if I don't, I'm going to trust you. Eric. So that was my first lesson. Are you going to trust God? My second lesson is preparation is king. Queen, the top, the man. We have to be prepared. We have to get prepared. And that is not a little quickie like, oh, yeah, I read up on them last night. Oh, yeah, I read the script one time. Oh, yeah, I listened to the song I'm getting ready to do one time. Prepare. And because it had been a while since I had been in that game, I went to a master preparer and said, download what you do and how you do to get me prepared. And he took me through the ringer, made me realize, ooh, I don't know what I was doing before, but I had not prepared. A lot of times people are going to say, oh my goodness, I'm so nervous. Okay, let me tell you what to cut down on some of that nervousness. Preparation, when you feel confident in your preparation and know that you didn't do any last minute, I was about to say what my mother used to say, have done job of preparation. When you know solidly that you have put in the work, when you could have been watching your favorite TV show, no, you clicked that sucker off and went back to prepare. When you could have been just riding in the commute, listening to some comedy radio show or talk radio, no, you put your headphones in and you recorded what you were supposed to be learning and listening to, and you were preparing. When you were just talking to a girlfriend, you say, wait a minute, you got about 5 minutes. I want to run something past you. Let me know how does it sound smooth? Is this answer? Am I missing gaps? That's preparation. So preparation is king, and you need to get there. That was my second lesson. My third lesson is there are no solo successes. No solo successes. So your village that you are a part of, it takes a village to raise a child. It also takes a village to help you become all that you were designed to be. The village that you surround yourself with has a lot of the answers that you need, has a lot of the missing pieces that you need. There are no solo successes. So reach out. Allow yourself to be vulnerable enough to say, I need some help, or I need to borrow that. Okay. No solo successes. Too many of us are trying to do things, as a lone ranger. You will never maximize your potential. You will never become all that you were designed to be by the master creator on a solo. You were designed, you were planted and placed in the midst of a whole community of people who care about you, who love you, who want to see you succeed. Reach out to them. Okay. And then we had a thoughtful Thursday yesterday. And then here is my fourth and final lesson. I'm sure there are a lot of lessons that will continue to come to me, but again, this one brought it full circle. I had to answer the question, are you going to allow your situation? These are the conversations I have. This is me and the Lord. Are you going to allow your situation or your circumstance to dictate your level of praise? I'm sitting, and this is how I envision this, because there came a point in the negotiation, and I had things that I wanted, and I had prepared, and I had spoken to my villagers, and so I did all of that, and I prayed. I did not get everything I asked for in my negotiation. At that point, I had the opportunity to poke my lips out and say, God, why'd you bring me this far? You know I want to. And in that quiet, small voice, he said, oh, so you're not going to praise me because you didn't get everything you wanted? I'm no longer that good God that you were giving praise and singing my hallelujah. I'm no longer good because you didn't get everything on your wish list. This is just how he has to talk to me. Oh, so you're gonna let your situation dictate whether or not you praise me, whether or not you give me thanks, whether or not you show me gratitude. And when I heard it like that, the answer was a resounding absolutely not. You are good all by yourself. Just, I know it's not Sunday, but these are the lessons learned. I'm telling you, there will come a point in time in your situation, in your circumstances, in your life, in your pursuit, where you have to rewind back to the first lesson. Will you trust me? Are you going to trust God? Or you only going to give him 5 days and 45 minutes to work this thing out? Then you're going to go do your own thing. What I learned as we closed out this whole process, months in the making, this whole process, the question became, which I had to answer individually, and I believe you will have to answer as well. Am I no longer good when you don't get everything you want? Have I been a genie in the bottle and you just gonna rub me and pray and fast and seek and call all the prayer warriors? And if you still don't get it answered the way you want it answered, now you don't praise me anymore. Now you don't come with thanksgiving. Now your journal is not going to be filled with gratitude for me. So it's a good God to put you in check while you riding high. It's a mighty, mighty good God. So we all have to answer those questions. That is my offering to you for this wonderful, wonderful journey that I have come through and will begin again. Make up in your mind, settle in your mind, you going to trust God or not? Prepare, not just give lip service. Make the time to prepare. Do the research. Act like you on a fact-finding mission. Mwah, Cynthia. On a fact-finding path. I mean, my very life depends on this preparation. You need to go in it like that, because then you won't be lackadaisical doing a, I'll just say like Miss Dot. Miss Dot used to say, you're doing a half-ass job. So don't go in there with that preparation like that. Third lesson, you got a village around you, use them. And lastly, will you allow your situation or your circumstance to dictate your level of gratitude and praise? Okay, that is it for me. Make this a fabulous, fabulous Friday. If it was helpful, if it was beneficial to you, I am not trying to remain the best kept secret. Okay, my life's mission is to impact lives so that I don't waste mine. So share me. If it benefited you, share it out. Make it a fabulous Friday. And until next time, take real good care of yourselves.